We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And this one incomplete on 3rd down. They cannot connect. On now, Pro Bowler with the Ravens a season ago. Now the punter for the Giants, Jordan Stout. He's inside the 30. And what a return. He sets up the offense inside the red zone.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at the Giants' 11-yard line.
Clip, attack. Daniels starts with a pass. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. That'll bring up 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. There's Okonkwo open left side. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Wolverine! On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he's in. Ja'Cory Merritt, touchdown Washington. That is 1st touchdown this year. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. New set of downs, it's 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Commanders' 25-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart, rolling to the left. Now he'll run it, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Tracy, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Second. 3 and 2 set. Honey.
A play fake, now Dart, moving outside the pocket. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Darius Slayton, touchdown Giants. And Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product that is DeCorey Krosky Merritt. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third
and a yard.
Get set, get set. Hey, Elway, Elway. No, trim it, trim it. Quinn.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Tiger.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They come up now on third down and 4 to go. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 14, Giants 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Dart gonna fake it to Scattaboo and look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Jackson Dart.
Lawrence Armstrong getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
3rd and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. Fought for and caught for the first down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
First down.
I think it's just simply the case, Mike, of a great throw and an even better catch, and there's just not a whole lot else for the defender to do. I mean, he is sticking with him stride for stride. Perfect throw, perfect catch, and really nothing else you can do.
That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On second down, Dart. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
What's up? Great.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Forced out wide. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now this looks like a fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And the Giants come up with it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Dart gonna throw it again. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On play action, it is Dart. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. On the zone read, it's a give to Scatterboot. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Operating from the gun, it's Dart, flushed to his right. Danger across the field, it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. And the Commanders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Tequila. Wilson. Attack.
On play action, Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 2nd and long coming up.
2nd and 16 at the 12-yard line.
Blue don't crunch. Bunch, man. Blue don't crunch. Attack!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Right side, catch made by McClure. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Clock to stop for 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On 1st down, Dart. The rush gets there. He is down back inside the 5.
Jackson Dart sacked.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merrick. Inside the 35. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And a Commander's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Dart on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now. Daniel. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
By
Brian Burns in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
It's a gain of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. The veteran punter, Way, has booted it. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. Dart gonna fake it to Scatterboot and look to throw. And he's gonna have this one up near the 28. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Up the middle with Scatterboot. Not much. Second and long coming up.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third down and 9. A play fake. Now Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Dart. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. Pass intended for Johnson. And it'll bring up second down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not. But this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Slayton is the man in motion. To the air once more is Dart. The second down throw is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
This drive in danger of stalling out on third and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing again, Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Giants' field goal unit out on the field. This from 34 yards. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wolverine! Wolverine! Wolverine!
Now the 6th-rounder out of Penn State, Katron Allen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, what's up? Bengals, Bengals, Bengals.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. Moody now for the extra point.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
And that is no good. He missed it, but there's a penalty flag down. I think one of the defenders got an early run to try to disrupt him. So even after the penalty, they're not going to rethink things. They'll stick with going for 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Commanders 28, Giants 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Neighbors in motion. They'll go play action here with Dart. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Play action. Here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second down and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again. Daniels. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's third down and a few inches. Daniels gonna throw again. On the run to the right. And he's gonna be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
So often everybody wants to blame the offensive line for sacks, but in a lot of situations, Mike, sacks are a quarterback stat.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Wilson.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboard. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 13-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. On the play fake, here's Dart. Forced to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
A gain of 11 on the
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Clark.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Taking off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the zone read, Krosky Merritt. To the pylon, he's in. To Corey Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. He has a touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
The extra point is good. Makes the score. Commanders 35. Giants 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
26 yards. First down, New York.
On first down, it's Winston. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch.
First and goal.
That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's hauled in at the 2.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Winston. Moving left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. That is Odafe Owe. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Right back to Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And a Commander's first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, Purdy.
Krosky-Merritt to run again. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Washington.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Great. Attack.
Run over center. That's Krosky-Merritt. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky-Merritt. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Pistol.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike.
What's up? This is Tajay of the Mighty Soul.